Hey guys, welcome back to Raincode. Let's carry on where we left off. Sorry for the delay in getting this one out. The move is complete.
The exit yet?
I'm at my new place and there was a bit of technical difficulties trying to get this all sorted, but my Elgato's working again and we're able to capture our next adventure in the Mystery Labyrinth. It's of course regarding the deaths of both Aiko and Karen. We've basically already theory crafted who may have committed the murders. Karen for Aiko, and Kurine, I believe, is responsible for Karen's death. Even though all three of our suspects have reason for wanting her dead, I think only Kurine had the means of actually pulling it off. Warren, of course, on stage, she had nowhere to hide the poison on her, and I don't think that Yoshiko was able to sneak on stage quick enough to switch the glasses out, because that was her preferred method of poisoning Karen, before the lights came back on. So while I think Yoshiko attempted to make something happen, it was Kurine who actually pulled it off. So let's find out if we're right, shall we, by carrying on.
We just got here.
Yeah, we're pretty far from the exit.
Oh, if only there was a brave, strong boy around. I would swap my master for him in a heartbeat.
Oh, Shinigami with the little 1-2 manipulation tactic.
You can do that?
Alright! Now I'm getting pumped up!
I'm just scared Disahiko's gonna try too hard.
Oh, off he goes. I wonder if he'll be okay.
Let's probably stay close to him just in case.
Who cares? He's just gonna slow us down anyway.
Oh god. Alright, so he might just get lost in the Mystery Labyrinth. Hopefully we pull him out in time before it collapses.
He's back.
We've got trouble, Yuma! There's something up ahead!
Ah yeah, you're swordless.
Was it a cue? Did it look like a tiny creature?
No, it's a witch! A witch is about to execute somebody!
Oh, is it gonna be our dear old right-hand peacekeeper?
Execute?
Hysterical! Let's take a look!
You're going toward it? Not running away? Seriously?
It's not my execution, and besides, we should probably intervene. We're master detectives, after all. At least, you are. I'm in training. Oh god, lucky I got there in time before the floor flipped over and let me fall into my doom. Okay, let's see if I remember the controls this time as we go in. Potentially to an RDM. Right off the bat. Oh, wow, okay. A fork in the road. Nice to see a different aesthetic this time. Disahiko, you okay? You're supposed to be brave, remember? If you want to swap out for me. Who's at the top there? I can hardly see.
Over there! There, see? Damn, that witch
Ah,
is
of course.
That's a mystery phantom.
Wow.
They're mysteries given form that try to block us from reaching the truth.
What a look,
They
though.
appear in the form of someone interfering with the investigation.
Now that you mention it, that witch kind of looks like the peacekeeper Martina. She's the one hiding the truth?
Well, if I didn't know any better, I thought it was you hiding the
What's she doing
truth.
over there?
Given that you've kind of self-sabotaged now and then.
I shall now commence the execution. All criminals must be purified by the holy fire of darkness.
Oh dear. Burned at the stake. Celestia, is that you?
Kurumi?
Oh no.
Fan service? Nice!
Oh god. No, this is not fan
So
service.
she's hitting the crime on the black-chested Ugo, then killing her to cover up the truth.
Am I the only one who cares about saving Kurumi here?
This is terrible. We have to save her.
Relax, this is the Mystery Labyrinth, remember? That's not actually her.
Doesn't mean I want to see her get roasted alive. Goodness me.
Still, I can't leave her like this.
You dare intervene in this execution?
Yes.
Anyone who defies the peacekeepers will suffer the same fate!
I mean, she's already pointing a loaded gun at our face. How much worse could it get? By the time we get back to reality, you know, we're dead either way. Okay, our first RDM for Chapter 2. Hopefully we can pull this off.
Don't let any shady statement slip by.
Mystery fandoms sometimes hide the truth within a statement. Use repel in these situations to get to the center of it all. Repel? So, hide the truth within a statement. Interesting. X button's on top. Gotta remember that.
You're in the way. You're a detective? How foolish. Get in my way and you'll be executed. You dare defy me?
She's
It's
throwing them
clear
out pretty
who the
quickly.
culprit is.
Alright, well, obviously this is a tutorial. There should be a contradiction somewhere. You gotta find it and repel it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
You're in the way.
Alright. Take us there. I'm repelling. Repelling.
Doesn't hold up.
Okay, so if it's a blue statement, I press X. Is that it?
Clear? That's impossible. You don't have any evidence.
You're a fool to defy peacekeepers. Very well. Allow me to educate you.
Go on. Alright, here we go. Wine bottle, wine
Truth
glasses.
is already apparent. The culprit must be Kurumi. Prior to the performance, she switched the wine with the juice.
Switch the wine with the juice, correct?
At that moment, she mixed in the poison to commit the crime.
That is impossible because it would have oxidized,
Only Kurumi could have done it.
and the poison would have been null and
It's
void.
the simple truth. If you intend to defy us further,
Ugh,
you shall also be executed.
please don't. I'd rather not be burned alive. I actually would take the bullet to the head in that case. If poison was put in when the contents were switched out, I guess that would make the flat-chested Uggo the killer. No, Kurumi couldn't have committed the murder using poison. To prove it, you need to know the properties of the poison. The solution key with that information is... well, let's take a look, shall we? It would be straight to the chemistry lab poison. Harmless 30 minutes after the bottle's
The
unsealed.
culprit must be Kurumi.
Here we go. Ugh.
Flash through this mystery.
Slashing through this mystery, the way he delivers it just doesn't have the same oomph as "no, that's wrong," you know?
The toxicity of the poison used in this crime is neutralized 30 minutes after being exposed to open air. But Kurumi switched out the wine before the performance began, meaning more than 30 minutes had passed. So even if Kurumi had mixed in the poison, by the time the incident occurred, it would have been completely neutralized.
Yeah, take that,
Which
Martina.
means Kurumi isn't the culprit.
Done. She's exonerated already in our very first RDM. I guess we're moving on to the other three suspects now? Surely. There's no refuting what I just said.
You defeated the monster.
Unless Martina comes up with the fact that maybe she transferred the poison to another container, but we all know that's null and void too. Doesn't matter if it's been resealed. As soon as it meets with oxygen, it can't be reversed. The process, that is, of becoming harmless.
Alrighty. I'll save Kurumi. Leave it to me.
Oh, now that the danger's... I'm the one who saved her, you jackass!
Hey, wait.
No, wait, don't steal my thunder! Ugh!
It's all right now. Hey, aren't you getting kind of cold? I'll warm you right up.
Oh my god, this fucking white knight. Holy shit! Oh, whoa, okay. I was not expecting that, good god.
It's the victim, Cotton.
That'll teach you, Disego, you prick. You deserve that.
I am the culprit who killed me.
What? Why do you look like that? Good god.
The truth is, this was a suicide.
Karen is hiding the truth from us from beyond the grave. Is that possible, Shinigami?
I put in the poison myself. I killed myself. I'm so sorry!
Whoa.
I'm sorry too.
She's a phantom as well?
No, it wasn't a suicide. I won't let her take the blame just to end this investigation.
Goodness me, I can't believe it. She's interfering with her investigation of her own murder. Probably doesn't want us to look too far back into what happened with Aiko. Seriously though, some of these designs are sick. I love it. Okay, you creepy nun. Karin's manor, poison vial, Karin's corpse.
This was just a suicide.
Oh, just a suicide, that's it.
A homicide.
Huh? That's gotta be the one, right?
It's all my fault. I wanted to die on stage. I put real poison in the vial.
That's not
how I
true.
planned my own suicide. I'm really sorry. I'm the one who killed me.
Quite a few statements here that we could have slashed that they're all obviously wrong.
Hey,
But I think we need to focus on the poison in the vial. The person killed says it was suicide, but that can't be true, right?
Yeah.
Karin couldn't have brought in the poison, so it's impossible for it to have been suicide. Which piece of evidence shows that? Try taking another look at the solution keys. Will do, madam. Karin's corpse, no external injuries, poison vial, lids loose, can easily spill, wasn't filled, even with colored water. Dry from, empty from the beginning, sorry. Shows signs of it never being wet. That's gotta be it. Ugh.
this is the truth.
Okay, that's better. This is the truth sounds a lot better than what he said last time. Okay.
No, the vial used on stage was just another prop. It was empty. There was no poison in it.
Thanks for these soft balls. Where's the hard stuff?
As a matter of fact, the vial was dry.
I'm getting cocky.
There definitely weren't any signs of it being used. So it's impossible to commit suicide using that vial.
Alright, Karin, you can go off stage now. Your 15 minutes of fame are over. Please don't interfere with this investigation again.
Did you get it?
Yeah, sorry there's no dame for you to rescue this time around.
Really dodged the bullet there. I was about to make my move.
Yeah, you necrophiliac.
You shouldn't approach women in the mystery labyrinth. This isn't the real world.
I didn't expect you, of all people, to warn me about ladies. This mystery labyrinth is terrifying.
Oh, this extends to the real world too. Just don't approach any woman at all, okay? Please, for your own good, and for theirs.
Hang on. Why was it impossible to have been a suicide? Even if the vial wasn't used, she still could have drank the poison herself.
Yeah, well, she would have had to find a way to deposit the poison in there, right?
But the only thing Cotton drank from on stage was the shuffled glass. Even if Cotton added in the poison, there's no guarantee she'd be the one to drink it herself. It's not how someone who wanted to die would go about it.
Yeah, she ain't about to play Russian roulette with wine glasses, okay?
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember the play, so I didn't know it got shuffled.
You were asleep.
Hang on. Wouldn't the same be true for the culprit?
Exactly, which means it can't be Warner because she couldn't guarantee it either. It has to be someone who had eyes on the goblets, and the only person who could see what was going on was Kurene up on the rafters. The only problem is, she had a partner up there, and she seems to think that Kurene did nothing whatsoever. Nothing suspicious, anyway.
If the glasses on stage were switched around, there's no guarantee the victim will take the poison one, right?
And if my theory of the fact that she delivered the poison via a water gun, is that too obvious? Is that a red herring? Did they chuck in a water gun just so you think, oh, well, that's obviously the way she did it. They shot the poison from afar. Is it too obvious? Well, you know, like, I don't know. This could be very complicated, or it could be very simple.
Oh, maybe the killer wasn't aiming at Cotton specifically, but just wanted either actress to die.
No, I doubt that because Karin was the one who, quote-unquote, found Aiko's body, and it's been established that the other three survivors were big fans of Aiko, really close with her, and if they all think that Karin had something to do with Aiko's murder, then I'm pretty sure she was the ultimate target here.
I can't completely rule that out.
Well, that's gotta be it. I'm a genius, even without my memories.
Yeah, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
What do you think, Shinigami? You, wanna dump your master for me?
Oh, God.
I'm not sure. Can you escort me all the way through this mystery labyrinth?
The only perk Shinigami would get out of this is the fact that she'll half Desahiko's lifespan, which is for the benefit of humanity, I think.
Of course. I'll grab a taxi or whatever to take you.
Jeez.
Ugh.
Turn on the lights!
What's going on now? Oh, is it now 10 p.m.? Time for bed? Lights out? Whoa. Where are we now? A classroom?
What is this place? It looks like the school. And there are 3 doors?
Okay, so this might be the format going forward where we examine 3 areas of interest, whether it's past murders, or in this case, we're examining the lives of our 3 suspects, perhaps?
Looks like it's up to me.
There it is again.
Oh, God. Oh. Yeah. Gee, still want to swap with me? How? I guess we're trying to figure out how.
This isn't okay at all. This could kill me.
You weren't even slashed in the neck.
Never
You
mind
drop
that.
kick.
Look,
How was the poison mixed in the
the
glass?
roots are separated based on the HOWDUNIT aspect of the case.
Interesting. How was the poisoned glass chosen? How was the poison brought to the theater hall? How was the poison mixed into the glass? Okay, well, if we apply this to what I already uttered, my theory, how was the poisoned glass chosen? Via the spotlight. I think that's a given, that even if I'm wrong, the poison was chosen via the spotlight Kurane shined upon the glass. How was the poison brought to the theater hall? This could be either or. It could be Yoshiko's poisoned glass that she brought along, or it could be the water gun employed by Kurane. How was the poison mixed into the glass? Again, could be Yoshiko applying the poison using that paintbrush in the chemistry lab, or it could be the water gun firing into the glass from a distance.
What do you mean, how done it?
What? You're a master detective and you don't know? Don't tell me you're a HOWDUNIT virgin.
He's a virgin, full stop.
Ew, gross.
Wait, I know what this is. I was just testing Yuma since he's a trainee.
Of course.
Well, Yuma, did you figure it out?
It's about how the crime was done, right?
Yep, and once we solve all 3 hows for the crime, the final route, the conclusion of the whodunit, should appear.
Cool.
And who done it is about the culprit's identity. If we figure out how the poison was applied, it'll identify the culprit.
Nice. You sure know your stuff.
You see, the thing is with Kurane, if she's able to see the glasses being shuffled, the poison doesn't have to be applied at the arse end of the play, right? She could apply it before the duel of mixed cups even plays out. Because as long as she traces which cup is poisoned, she can end Karen's life.
So, which way should we go?
Question is now, do we start with the easy one or go to the one that I really want to know the answer for?
We'll probably have to explore all of them, so I'll let you pick the order, Master.
Okay.
I suggest we start with whatever route has the easiest answers, so we can solve it quickly.
Alright, well, Shinigami's said it out loud. I'm going to follow her recommendation. Let's go for how was the poison glass chosen? Simple enough, I'm sure.
You want to go with how was the poison glass chosen?
Yes. Okay. Should be a layup.
Jeez. Everywhere we go is mega creepy. Is there somewhere we can take a break?
We just took a break in
Rest
that
wherever you
classroom.
want. In
slash
fact, you
gym.
can rest for all of eternity. Anyway, how did the culprit get the victim to choose the glass with poison in it? The glasses were mixed around on stage, after all.
Mm-hmm.
Would you mind telling me the sequence of events that happened when the glasses were shuffled? It's no fair otherwise.
I don't know about being fair, but here's exactly what happened. The Duel of Poisoned Cups scene began around 45 minutes into the performance.
Okay.
At the start, the victim, Karin, brought the glasses and bottle from the shelf that's on the set. Karin then took out the poison vial from her pocket and poured it into one of the glasses. But the vial was just a prop. It didn't have any real poison in it. After that, the glasses were shuffled.
Good summary. Ugh.
What's going on here? It's not like we're trying to find the lost ark or something.
Wait for the boulder to come rolling after us.
It's all right. We can keep going by solving mysteries.
Right, now concentrate.
Focus. Who shuffled the glasses during the Duel of Poison Cups? It was Warner and Karin.
Must be it.
Both of them.
The two people on stage who took turns shuffling the glasses were Warna and Karin.
Alright. Next. Who chose a glass first? It was Karin.
This must be it. The first person to choose a glass was Karin.
Which glass had the poison? I wonder. It has to be the glass Karin chose.
This must be it.
We've established that Warner's glass was safe.
Warna placed her mouth on a glass, but she didn't die. Which means only the glass Karin chose contains poison. This way!
Alright, E equals MC squared. Obvious conclusion.
I thought I was done for.
Yeah, quit being lazy and get a move on.
Yeah, I provided all the answers. Well, yep, Shinigami was right.
Hey,
Easy answers
are
on
you
that
sure
one.
that only the glass Cotton took had poison in it? Isn't it possible both of them were poisoned?
No.
Warna drank from the other glass and didn't die. That has to mean only Karin's glass had the poison.
Then how did the culprit get Karin to pick the glass with the poison?
That's what this whole
Maybe
path is
the
about.
culprit wasn't after Karin specifically. They didn't care who wound up drinking the poison.
I'm not sure about that. I think Karin absolutely was the target.
Alright, let's make a break for it. The only question now is, was Warna involved with Kurene's scheme here? Does she have to be? Not particularly. Maybe not. Kurene! Funny seeing you here.
Here it comes!
Hey! This one's a cutie!
Fingers down, please.
She's totally my type. Ah, my heart. I am in love.
Please attack him. Gobble him up if you have to.
Let me tell the truth. The culprit is Waruna.
Really?
Seriously? Thanks for telling us.
Oh god, Disiko thinks we charmed the answer out of her.
You're so gullible. She's obviously lying.
You serious? That was a lie?
It's no lie. Waruna knew which glass was poisoned. Either the glass with the poison was filled just a bit higher up, or she marked the right glass beforehand.
No.
Knowing that, Waruna prompted Karin to select the glass which contained poison.
Because even then, it doesn't matter because Karin's the one who chooses the glass first, and she's the one who shuffles it, right?
Prompted her? How?
Only the two of them were on stage. She could guide Karin through the scene. Before or after each line of dialogue, she could have easily signaled her with gestures or glances.
Imagine though, what if it's all three of them? What if all three of them were responsible? But no. I was gonna say they all were avoiding each other during that last half of the investigation where we disguised ourselves as all three of them. Could it be an act? You know, all of them were acting, you know, don't talk to me, it's gonna be too obvious if we're seen together, so I'm gonna be purposefully mad at you, push you away in case anyone's watching, Everyone knows that we're not talking to each other, so that gives us a little alibi of sorts, or at least helps explain the fact that we're not working together to murder Karen. I don't know, it could be.
Yeah, that checks out. I don't think she's saying anything super questionable.
I think so. No, yes.
Could this be?
Time to choose. Did Warner know which glass had the poison?
We have to pick the right one. I'm counting on you, Yuma.
Great, now I'm playing my own duel.
All right.
You want to drink the wrong one? Let's fight, Desihiko. Did Warner know which glass had the poison? No. I'm going to say she did.
Why, it's that glass! I told you Arana is the culprit!
Yeah, well, something about that other glass, I'm pretty sure it's going to taste like bullshit, because I could smell it wafting from the cup.
Why? Don't you believe me? Why doesn't anyone believe me?
It'd be easier to believe you if you weren't the culprit.
Oh, wait, don't cry. I'm completely helpless against the woman's tears.
Well, maybe Shinigami can cry you out of here.
Yeah.
But Karen filled the glasses. Warna wouldn't have been able to tell which one had poison just by the amount of liquid.
Well, how about marking the glass itself?
No. The prop master testified that there wasn't a single mark on either glass.
No, they were spotless. We can't let anything happen to the glasses our actors use.
Mm-hmm, and yet one is missing.
No, really? I'm surprised you investigated that much. Are you sure you're a rookie, Yuma?
Good question. I don't know if I'm a rookie.
It was all thanks to your forte.
So it's thanks to me. I knew it.
It was a cooperative effort, okay? You can't take all the credit.
I didn't lie! No one believes me! Everyone else is lying! Why won't you believe me?
Why is everyone else lying? What are they lying about?
The Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of the real world, right? Then maybe what she's crying about is...
A reflection of the real world.
Then she must have grown up surrounded by a bunch of scumbags. That's it. I'll warm her up with my charisma once we're back in the real world.
I think you're gonna reenact that whole scene with Karen before, because Kurene is going to be dead as a doornail.
That is exactly what a scumbag would say.
Okay. Right, well, we've wrapped up here, I think. Oh no, we haven't actually. We haven't explained how the cup was poisoned. We just explained
anyway,
that
the two glasses
Warna
got
didn't know.
shuffled, right? So the odds were 50-50. Maybe she just relied on luck. If she hit her target, perfect. If not, who cares?
She ain't Nagito Komaeda, alright? This ain't some
It's
fire
impossible
grenade
to
scenario.
get the victim to pick a specific glass after shuffling them.
Man, why did the culprit even do this? It's way too much trouble to pull off a murder in the middle of a performance.
That's a good question though. Why do it in the middle of a
it.
performance?
Maybe there's a reason why it had to be done during the play.
I hadn't really thought about that.
Huh? What do you mean?
For an
The
alibi?
culprit had to make the victim choose the poison glass on stage for some reason.
Do they want to make a spectacle of her death?
If that's the case, there could be a trick involving the stage itself.
I mean, why does it have to be a poisoning of the cups, right? Why couldn't you just poison her drink bottle? Outside of the play, outside of school hours. God. I shouldn't have stopped to think about that. Okay. Whoa. How did the culprit make Karen choose the poison glass? Well,
So, now we gotta prove how the poison glass was picked. You got this, Yuma?
this was our original question before we wandered through the door.
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Spot selection. Quite literally. How did the culprit make Karin choose the poisoned glass? I don't know what I'm pointing at over here. The pillar? It's quite clearly the spotlight. Hopefully this is what it is. Mistake? Really?
You mean somebody on stage gave the signal?
No, probably need to look
Two of
up.
them on stage couldn't have known which cup was poisoned.
Well, that means this place has nothing to do with it then.
Yep. That much is obvious. Okay, there we go. God, I keep forgetting I can actually look around.
Here,
Done.
this is it!
Wow, my eyes are really lit up.
That's right, the spotlight. The culprit used the spotlight to get caught in to select the poisoned glass.
Well, that's it then. There you go. There's your answer. Kurne's the culprit. I guess now it's just figuring out how it was done at this point. We've literally said the culprit used the spotlight.
The spotlight? How?
Someone stole the
Culprit told
script.
Cotton to take whichever glass the spotlight hit first.
Oh, and also it was their idea in the first
As a
place.
matter of fact, Cotton's script had a note written in her own handwriting. It said, "Take the glass the spotlight hits first."
No way!
Yes, way.
The table was directly under the catwalk with the spotlight. So from here, you could see how the shuffling was done.
If you know that much, then it's pretty much solved.
Hello. Damn. Who made Karin pick the poisoned glass? Were we really doing this early?
It can't be me.
What am I missing?
It's not me. It's not me. It can't be me. It's not me. It's not me.
Sorry, Kanai. You're the only one. You're operating lights. Warren is literally on stage.
Someone who managed the lighting during the performance indicated the poisoned glass to Cotton. Kurane. She was in charge of the lights on the catwalk.
Poof.
I knew it was you.
Oh god.
Whoa, what's going on?
What is going on?
I always thought you were gloomy and creepy, but I didn't think you'd actually murder someone. On top of that, you used the sacred props from our play. I knew you'd murder someone one of these days.
What is happening? Why are there mystery phantoms of these two?
Why don't you take responsibility and just die? Everything would be better if you just disappeared.
Why the hell do they hate each other so bad?
I didn't do it. I'm not the culprit. No. It's not supposed to be like this. Why can't everyone be nice to me?
God, the fact that she's bringing on the waterworks has me completely doubting my hypothesis. But it's the only explanation. Okay, I guess we're fighting against these two, with Kurane in the middle. Not even a mystery phantom. Costume staff testimony, production manager's testimony, lighting staff testimony.
Not the culprit.
She didn't do anything suspicious is what the testimony says, I believe.
You committed the crime. You're the worst, Kurane. You used the sacred stage for murder.
Sacred stage.
You slipped the poison into the glass, didn't you? You knew which glass had the poison. So you just shined the spotlight on it. Kurane is the culprit after all.
Okay, this has to be...
Hey,
What the hell happened? I'm losing the plot idea. It wasn't that simple because we had that testimony where Kurane didn't do anything suspicious. It didn't matter if there was a blackout. It only lasted 5 seconds, and this character that was with Kurane is adamant that she did nothing suspicious apart from shine the light on the cup. Didn't you already prove Kurane got Karen to chose the poisoned glass? So doesn't that make Kurane the murderer?
But
Could she really have done it? Could she have planted the poison? Kurene's actions during the play might give us some clues. Check the solution keys again. Well, I know what I need to present. It's the lighting staff testimony. There was nothing unusual about Kurene during the performance. She went up to the catwalk before the play. Stayed there for the duration.
Not the culprit.
Okay, let's fire this off then. I like how Kurene's statements weren't directed towards me. There we go. Oh boy, let's follow this rabbit hole. Where the hell are we going?
Poison is neutralized after 30 minutes, but the murder occurred 45 minutes into the play.
Okay, what do we know? 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 We know that she shined the spotlight on the poisoned cup, right? Karen was the target. There was no way they were going to leave it up to chance, right? They were not going to target either Warna or Karen. Karen is the one who needed to die, which means Kurene had to shine the spotlight on the poisoned cup. Like, that's the truth. The truth is, Kurene is involved. Now, how did the poison get in the cup then? She's probably not the one who fired the water gun after all. Maybe Yoshiko was successful in coating the glass with poison and getting it on stage somehow.
In other words, the poison had to have been poured into the glass after the play began.
Maybe this is it, where we're just like, oh, Kurene couldn't have done it because she's up on the stage. Oh, wait, actually, it is possible. You know, fire the water gun, or maybe Yoshiko swapped the glasses out, but Kurene saw and she knew what to do.
But Kurene was up in the catwalk even before the play started. She was up there the whole time, too. If that's the case, it's impossible for Kurene to have poured the poison.
Sorry, girls, to cut you off like that. But your time here is done.
Gone. Wait, what's going on? Kurene isn't the culprit? Didn't you say Kurene used the spotlight to get Karen to pick the poison glass?
If she's not the culprit, she's not the sole culprit.
Yes, but she couldn't have poured the poison into the glass herself, which means she can't be the culprit.
Because she shined that spotlight for a reason on that glass.
So that means the culprit is... I don't get it at all! I give up!
Well, the path keeps going, so let's think about it as we go.
Because we haven't established how the cup was poisoned yet. Still, after all this time.
That sword sure is sharp, Yuma. Can you cut through anything with it?
Yes, including your
The
tongue.
solution blade is effective on anything inside the mystery labyrinth. Anger Master, and he'll cut you in half.
You're lucky I have a high tolerance.
You and I are pals, aren't we? My man!
I'd never do anything like that.
Yeah, I know that. I just had a gut reaction to what she said, you know?
Nice to know you trust me,
I
Desihiko.
could have threatened him into becoming Master's loyal slave.
I'm not dommy enough, I'm afraid. Not like you, Shinigami. I don't even think he's a switch. Alright. Around the corner. A brick wall. What's stopping our progress this time?
What's going on here? It's a dead end.
It doesn't seem like there's a hidden question here. This really is a true dead end.
What?
A true dead end?
Maybe the floor will collapse again.
It means you can't reach the truth just by answering how was the poison glass chosen.
Then it was all a waste of time? Well, they should have at least left us a treasure chest or something.
I wouldn't call it a complete waste of time. We're starting to understand what happened exactly on stage.
Hey, Yuma, it's your fault for picking this route. What?
Well, reaching a dead end is expected inside a dungeon. Think of it as stamping out one possibility and move on.
Yeah, we could live up to the fact that this place is called a dead end, Desihiko, by me cutting you in half for freaking calling me out for choosing this path.
Oh, totally. You are always right, Shinigami.
Fingers down, good God!
You change your tune awful quick.
For now, let's head back to where the roots change. Time for a convenient magical spell.
Alright, return us home. What's convenient? Zoom or Hocus Pocus. I forgot what the real answer was or what the reference was to. But here we go. Okay.
No point in rushing. Let's take it nice and slow. Who wants a break?
We can't do that. There's a time limit to solving the mystery labyrinth.
I'd like to keep my soul.
Time limit? What happens when it runs out?
Well, your soul leaves your body and you're trapped wandering the mystery labyrinth forever.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Shinigami will be itching to usher you out of here, otherwise she'll have to spend eternity with your soul.
In the end, your soul will be absorbed into the mystery labyrinth and you disappear. In other words, you die.
Yuma, come on! We gotta get out of here!
Yeah, I know.
Master, which route do you want to take next?
Okay, so now we need to consider which route wouldn't actually lead to a dead end now. How was the poison glass chosen? We haven't fully established. I mean, we have established it. It was chosen by the spotlight. How was the poison brought to the theater hall? How was the poison mixed into the glass? Let's go for this one.
Are you sure you want to take the how is the poison mixed into the glass route? And don't blame me if you die.
Oh, well. You only live once. Let's go. Whew.
So, we're gonna solve the mystery of how was the poison mixed into the glass.
Yes. We can establish when it
I was
happened.
thinking about that. Maybe it's wrong to think the poison was in the glass itself.
Yeah, the Peacekeeper said the same thing.
The poison was only found on the victim's glass.
Oh, right. If that's the case, it narrows down the possibilities for how by a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But don't let your guard down. Unriddling a mystery labyrinth is never so simple.
Luckily, we're on the job, right? We can deal with anything not so simple. Where do we begin on this path? Oh god, there is a boulder after all!
What is this?
Raiders of the Lost Ark!
Told you it wasn't easy.
Stop laughing!
Don't worry. Come on, concentrate.
I'm concentrating! My little legs! When was the glass set on the stage? It was set on the stage before the play. Oh god, oh, parkour! It's still coming!
Master placed the glasses on the shelf an hour before the performance began.
This is real bad, Yuma. We got more boulders coming at us.
It's just the one boulder, actually.
Concentrate. There's another door, Master.
When was the poison placed in the glass? It had to be during the play.
This door.
Ugh.
The poison is effective for 30 minutes. But the Duel of Poison's cup scene occurred 45 minutes into the play. Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
Okay. That'll be 15 minutes after the blackout, I believe. Okay. We're alive.
I think we made it through.
Wait till the boulder falls right on your head right now. Imagine if it did.
Come on, there's no time
Just
to
squishes
stop
it on the floor like a
Gotta
bug.
Keep going.
Yes, yes, of
So
course.
the poison trick was actually set up during the performance.
The poison is effective for 30 minutes, but the Duel of Poison's cup scene occurred 45 minutes into the play. Which means the only way the poison could be used was during the performance.
But that glass was on stage the whole time, wasn't it?
True.
Was it?
The set was fixed an hour before the play, and the glasses were already set on the shelf by then.
So the culprit slipped the poison in while everyone was watching.
The blackout is obviously involved. But how? Oh, speaking of blackout, where are we now? Oh,
It's them.
it is them.
The culprit is Varna.
There is no other explanation. It has to be her.
Now Warna's being blamed?
Why me? Stop making such baseless accusations.
Both Yoshiko and Kurane blame Waruna?
Stop it! I hate to see girls fighting each other.
Really? I thought you'd like it just so you could get in the middle of it all and break them up.
The only person who could have added poison to the glass was whoever was also on stage.
So that means it has to be Waruna. She's the culprit.
No. No, no, no! Murderer.
Murderer.
God.
No, 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 no!
What?
Well, she's back in her phantom form.
Women are terrifying!
Oh, yeah, I'd say you're scarier.
Not the culprit! It's you! Yoshiko!
Whoa. Alright, flipping the script. I don't think we've seen Kurene's phantom yet. Wine glasses, water gun, eyedropper.
I'm not the culprit! It's you! Yoshiko!
Ducked too early there. Whoa!
Yoshiko was in the audience.
She was for a brief
She
moment.
filled the water gun with poison.
Water gun, how do you know about that?
She shot the poison straight into the glass.
From the audience?
She could have used night vision to see.
Night vision goggles.
She knew when the
Elaborate.
stage would be dark. So it's possible she prepared for that.
Prepared for the blackout, huh? Interesting. They're saying Yoshiko's the murderer. Apparently she waited for the lights to go out before pouring the poison. But Yoshiko was in the audience, so could she really have poured it into the glass on stage? Maybe you should look through the solution keys to see what happened to the glasses on stage.
I'm not the culprit.
Okay, well, let's see what we got. Wine glasses. They were brought from the theater club's underground storage by Prop Master, placed upside down on the onstage shelf. Glasses were spotless when placed. Poison was detected in the glass held by the victim, but other glass had no such traces. Water gun. Yeah, it was brought up, but that's obviously not going to be it. Eyedropper. Doesn't appear to have been used. Okay, well, it's got to be wine glasses, right? This is the only one that makes sense for this particular RDM.
Culprit.
Question is, where do I slice it? It's got to be this one. I'm going to go for it.
She could have used night vision
Oh,
to see.
God. I'm just losing health everywhere, aren't I? I forgot I have to actually be in the trajectory for it. Ugh.
Flash through this mystery!
There we go. Okay. Ooh, we're not done yet.
No, the wine glass was upside down on the shelf. Even if she did use a water gun, there's no way she could have done it since the glass was upside down.
Yeah, this ain't wanted, okay? She ain't curving the poison underneath the tray.
Women are really tough.
I'm not the culprit.
What's that in your hand, Waruna? A water gun?
It's you, Kurenai.
Oh, swapping tactic. Alright, Kurenai being blamed now. Where are you going with this one?
No,
Oh, we're gonna need to refute, or repel, sorry.
it's not me. Kurenai is the culprit. She's the one who poisoned the glass.
Is she now?
If it's not me or Yoshiko, then it has to have been Kurenai.
Well, that's gonna be our repel.
And you tried to blame me for it. You coward.
Okay, so there can be more than one, but I don't think we're repelling you, coward, here. So many self-serving arguments. It's all made up. Use your powers of deduction and repel the contradiction.
No!
Alright, well, we did establish that Kurenai couldn't have done the poison. Here we go. Ah,
Hold up!
right back at you.
How do you think think Kurane did it? What's your reasoning?
Okay, fine. I'll tell you why Kurane is the culprit.
Please do. So I can refute it. Costume staff testimony, production manager's testimony, lighting staff testimony. Alright, let's go for it.
Killed in a way only she could have.
A way only
Kurane
she
was
could
on
have,
the
huh?
catwalk and mixed the poison into the glass using an eyedropper.
Okay, we know the eyedropper wasn't used.
Kurane used an eyedropper to add the poison.
Don't think I've got anything here, unfortunately. Costume stuff. Oh yeah, I don't have the eyedropper as a solution key here. Renee's idea to shine the spotlight on the wine glass after the shuffling scene. Yeah. Stick to what we already know and established.
She dripped the poison right in.
That'll be the one. The very last statement. Since Kurane was in charge of lighting, she definitely could have poured the poison down from the catwalk. But did she really do that? Her behavior was pretty suspicious. It's only natural she'd stand out. No poison dripping. None whatsoever. Which unfortunately goes against my theory, but
Kurane wasn't
shit.
the only person on the catwalk. Another member was working the lights.
We're back to square one.
She claims Kurane didn't do anything suspicious during the performance. Because of that testimony, it's impossible Kurane added the poison from the catwalk.
So it's proven that both Yoshiko and Kurane couldn't have added the poison to the glass. So Waruna really is the culprit. She's the one who snuck in the poison.
I mean, each time we're getting like a, it's definitely this person, but then we've got answers that counter that
I
fact.
thought you were better than that, Waruna. I thought you would compete with your performance fair and square.
I always knew something was off about her.
No, it's not me.
And in each one, they're like feeling persecuted.
It really isn't me.
Warda's like, it's not me. Kurane's like, it's not me. And I bet Yoshiko's gonna be like, it wasn't me. Wah, wah. Alright. Oh god.
Liar.
Oh, there we go. There's Kurane's mystery phantom.
Liar. Liar, 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 liar.
This is very unproductive. These girls, they need therapy. Oh god. Back into it. Like, were they ever friends? Or were they just friends through Aiko? Like mutuals. Costume staff testimony, production manager's testimony, lighting staff testimony. Okay, I think we know what we're going to go for here. It'll be costume stuff. Saying the costumes were given a final check. Impossible to hide something under them. Because they're going to accuse Warren of poisoning by hiding the poison on her person.
She had a chance to add the poison herself.
She moved to the shelf in one scene.
Her back is to Karin and the audience.
She added the poison from her pocket.
Yeah, that'll be the one.
No! That's impossible! I was only facing the shelf for 2 or 3 seconds! That would be impossible!
It is possible.
I'm always trying to slash these, like, you know, white noise. It's always to my detriment.
You could mix in the poison in a matter of seconds.
Okay. Well, we know which one we need to counter. Warren was on the stage, so she could have put the poison in.
And...
It wouldn't have taken very long. She could have done it even while acting. In that case, the problem would be whether or not Warren could have brought the poison on stage.
Waruna's the culprit.
Easy. Ah.
This is the truth.
It's funny how sympathetic each of these girls are in their roots. Where you feel bad for them. They're getting, like, accosted by the other two.
No, Warner wasn't concealing anything on her person. The costumer confirmed it. So it wasn't possible for Warren to have brought the poison with her on stage.
Why are they sobbing now? God. Okay.
Aw, they're all gone now.
Yeah. Thank
Wait,
goodness.
So Warren wasn't the culprit? Does that mean she didn't add the poison to the glass?
She's the least likely to have added the poison
It's
to the
a
glass.
fact that she didn't bring the poison on stage. So naturally, she couldn't have poisoned the glass.
Well, but then, what really happened here? I'm so confused.
Was Kurumi really the culprit after all?
Let's think about it and keep going.
No, she wouldn't have had anywhere to hide that massive jar of poison.
What if I use my disguise to get new information out of the three of them?
We're a bit beyond that
It's
point,
no
I'm
use.
afraid.
I already did that during the investigation.
Oh, you did, huh?
Yes.
But your disguise ability is incredible. It's like I was a completely different person. Makeup is one thing, but my voice and stature match too.
I use a voice changer to synthesize a new voice. If I've heard it even once, I can easily set it up.
Good to know.
I use tape to make your body appear thinner, or add padding for the opposite effect. Height can be adjusted by messing with your joints. Up to a certain point.
Well, at least we're getting a peek behind the curtain.
There are limits, given how it strains the body.
The more you explain it, the more it sounds like you could commit a lot of crimes pretty easily.
If I'm being honest, I must resist my urges every single day. It's a daily battle to tame the monster inside me.
I think you're losing that war,
Desihiko.
Desihiko.
That sounds more weird than cool.
Yeah, I think you need to rephrase that and reimagine that thing entirely.